Welcome to another episode of Jay's Learning School. Here on today's lesson, we're going to talk about things that you can say on a car ride. Whether you are the driver or whether you are the passenger, sooner or later, you're going to be in the vehicle with someone. And because it is a secluded area, what a great time to have conversations about the person driving or other topics you may come up with. So, in this lesson, we're going to discuss things that you can talk about during a car ride. First question you could say is, can you drive? Now, hopefully, you'll be able to ask the person driving this before you get in the car with them. You want to make sure that a person is a legal driver as well as someone that has the ability to drive. Can you drive? Okay. Sometimes you may not be feeling well and you want someone to drive for you. You would say, can you drive? Or it may be an emergency and you need someone to take you to a destination and you may have forgotten your purse or your wallet or your driving credentials and you may ask them, can you drive? Another question or statement that you can say during a car ride, how long have you been driving? If you're in a taxi, depending on what country you're in, or here in the United States, we have Uber or Lyft, where you have other people that drive you around, you can ask them, how long have you been driving? You want to know a person's skill set. You want to know how much experience a person has. So you would ask them, how long have you been driving? If it's a teenager getting in the car with another teenager or another young adult, you would want to teach them to ask, well, how long have you been driving? Because you do not want to put your child or teenager in an unsafe position when they're in the car with someone else. Let's continue with another example. If you're in the car with someone that has a heavy foot, to have a heavy foot simply means that the driver likes to drive fast. So you would tell them, slow down. All right? Hit the brakes is another way you could tell a person to slow down. Did you see that light? Did you see the stop sign? Okay, all of these are synonyms for telling someone to slow down. Get off the person's tail that's in front of you. That's another way of saying slow down. Myself, I'm a slow driver, so I rarely have a heavy foot. Every now and again, I may hit the gas just to see what the vehicle can do. But for the most part, I try to stay within the speed limit and over in the right-hand lane. But slow down is something that you can tell someone that has a heavy foot or likes to drive fast. Where are we going? Sometimes you're with someone, you're riding, and you have no idea of the destination. So you would just ask them, where are we going? Or if someone were to ask you to ride along with them, you need to get some information before you just get in the car. And so you would say, where are we going? Okay. Sometimes you're in the car with someone and they're going to a place that you may be familiar with, but they may take a different route. They may take a shortcut or they may go the long way. And so you would ask them, where are we going? Okay, another question that you could ask when you're in the car with someone, how long to get there? Kids like to ask, are we there yet? Of course, with technology now, you can put the destination in and figure out on your own, but that may not be something that you're able to do at the time. Your battery to your cell phone may be dead, but a good conversation to have with the driver or the passenger who may be giving you direction, how long to get there? Is it an hour? Is it 3 hours? How long to get there? Especially if someone wants you to ride with them or they want you to drive them somewhere, you need to know how much time they're going to take up from your schedule. So you would say, how long to get there? Can we make a stop is another conversation or question that you can have in the car. You may need to go to the restroom. You may see a restaurant and you're hungry. Can we stop there? Or you may be on your way somewhere, but you want to stop at a friend's house. Can we stop at my friend's house? Before we go to the restaurant, can you stop by my mother's house? Okay, can we make another stop? Can we make another stop? Would be a great thing that you could say or ask when you're in the car with someone else. Now, I have a pet peeve. When I'm in the vehicle and I'm driving, I don't want anyone to touch the radio unless they have my permission. So a good question to ask someone is, can I listen to the radio? I found out that most people don't even listen to the radio like they did when I was younger. Most people have podcasts that they listen to through the Bluetooth on their cell phone, or they may have a streaming service that they listen to through the Bluetooth of their phone. But one conversation you can have in the car is, can I listen to the radio or can I listen to some music on my phone? These are some great pieces or things that you can talk about in a car, whether you are the driver or the passenger. Well, that's all for today's lesson. I hope you have learned something. Please share today's video with someone that may be trying to improve in their English. Also, leave me a comment. What are some things that you can ask or say when you are riding in the car with someone else? It may be, do we need some gas? Also, you see here my social media links. I have a new Instagram page and hoping to build that up. And I don't have any followers as of the recording of this video, so maybe you can be my first follower as I give information to help you better speak English on my Instagram page, and I'm on TikTok. And if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe here. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. Make sure you join me on the next episode right here on Jay's Learning School. Have a wonderful day.